It is good to be back at the Southwood County Rec Center. Ice surface for Wisconsin Riverkings hockey. The Riverkings roll into this weekend series against the Illiana Blackbirds with a 10-2 mark, riding atop their division in the Minnesota Junior Hockey League, and they're happy to be on home ice for just the second time this season after a sweep against the St. Louis Frontenacs in early October. It's been a full month since they have been here on home ice. And in just a moment, we will meet the starting lineup for the Riverkings. Cody Stein starts in goal tonight. Dave Landau, defense, the captain. Blake Anderson will be on defense with Landau. Blake Zabinski at one forward spot. Jake Nitschke will center that line. Tyler Harkins on the other wing. So there's your Riverkings starting lineup. It's time for the national anthem.
Dave Welch and athletic trainer John Eggy. Awards and more presents today's officiating crew. Referees Nick Akers and Michael Hyatt, and linesman Timothy Thomas Brown and Jason Peters. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps and join us for the singing of the national anthem, tonight performed by Miss Kendall Kaiser.
And that was a tremendous rendition of our national anthem. We have heard far worse on some national sporting events that we've seen televised across the country. Beautiful job on our national anthem by that young lady tonight. We're going to have a ceremonial puck drop. The man that will be dropping that puck is Wisconsin Rapids Mayor Zach Verwink. If you look down at these hockey teams, it's, for me, something of a flashback, because the Riverkings with that blue and green and white color scheme remind us older fans of the Hartford Whalers Hockey Club of the National Hockey League. Remember when they were there? And of course this Illiana Blackbirds team dressed in their red and black and white and the various markings on their jersey. They're the Chicago Blackhawks, folks. All they do is have a blackbird on the front instead of a Black Hawk. They even have the feather pattern. And And so this hockey game looks like the Hartford Whalers against the Chicago Blackhawks from sometime back in the late 70s or early 80s. So let's face it off, the Blackbirds will have Larry Pizzuto in goal to our right, and he will have in front of him on defense Kyle Fahey and Joe Fiandaca. The forwards will be Mason Zambakos, Anthony Didiani, and the other will be Griffin Mason. The first five on the ice tonight for the Blackbirds of Illiana, a co-op team from Illinois, Indiana. And the puck is dropped and we are underway. These two teams have played in a three-game set already at the Illiana home site, and the Riverkings took 2 out of 3 down there. Nitsche holds the zone along the far side. Good job by Harkins to keep it in, but it will be Vamvakos shooting it all the way down. Stein stops it in behind the goal, and the Riverkings turn to move it out with Nitsche. Here is Zabinski, and offside at the Blackbirds line. So it's good to be back with you. It's good to have the Riverkings at home and on River City's Community Access Media. My name is Milt Van Natta. Happy to bring you the play-by-play here tonight, along with our producer and videographer, David Ballerstein. Zabinski wins the draw, but it is taken away by the Blackbirds and shot in by Zealous. He takes a hit from Zabinski. And Zabinski will rattle the boards a few times over the course of 60 minutes. It's taken away by Poita in front. Porter holds the zone. Right now the Blackbirds have the Riverkings trapped in their own end. It's shot out to center. Picked up and on his way in, it's Zabinski. He's been out there for long shift, and he'll head now for the change, and we'll have fresh troops from both sides out as this one shot through center. Nice job by Blake Anderson to turn and shoot it in, and it's held by Larry Pizzuto in that catcher glove. Pizzuto makes the first save of the night. Riverkings and Blackbirds, no score, 1:19 seconds in. Laguerre will step in to take the draw. Max Laguerre from Boulder, Colorado. Fogg with the wrister that is wide of Pizzuto. Held in by Johnson along the far side. Miles Johnson. They're digging for it. Possession to the Riverkings, but then taken away by Alosi and sent out. Johnson at center, battles with Davis. Davis shoots it in, and the Blackbirds get onside, and now one player broke his stick. We have a broken stick on the ice as Laguerre moves in. Nice move to try to get around the defense, but Aloso makes the play at defense and sends it over to his partner, Naprokin from Russia. A player from Latvia, a player from Russia on this Illiana team. Broken up at center, spinning back with the puck, Griffin Mason. Is turned back by Graham Walsh of the Riverkings as they try to get control of the puck. It's Mason shooting it in and chasing it with Wildman. Stein pokes it away, and number 25, Billy Wildman, the Morley, Alberta native, takes it away. And now we're going to get an offside call as the Blackbirds try to hold the zone, and the faceoff will be just into neutral ice with 17:28 to go, first period. When these two teams played previously, Illiana won the first night 4-1, but then the Riverkings came back with 4-3 and 4-2 wins. Quarters pushes it along. The play right now in the neutral zone. Nice hit there by Austin Quarters. But the Blackbirds shoot it in, and they're still controlling the puck. They got a big man in front. That's Marcuccelli, who's out in front. Now trying to cycle the puck and keep it deep in the zone. There's Marcuccelli. Digging in the corner with Arrigo, walking out in front, a shot and a save, a rebound, another save. Stein may have made 3 saves there brilliantly in the net for the River Kings. Big pressure by the Blackbirds. Right now the River Kings having trouble to getting the puck out of the zone. They clear here, but it'll be Milady turning right back with it and shooting it in as he goes for a line change, and the Blackbirds head in on the forecheck. Center out of the point. Stein tries to move it out. He cannot. Keeping it in. The Blackbirds try to move it in front for Kyle Faffinger. He's 6'4" and 230, folks. Huge kid. Puck gets shot all the way down in on Pizzuto. He makes an easy cover, but we'll get the face-off here deep in the Blackbird zone. Hatfield and Coates and Stein is the forward line for the River Kings. Out on defense, Anderson along with Landau. Stein's got it, but Porter's going to be able to shove it ahead, and Dominic Poya is able to get it out. River Kings shoot it right back in. Here comes Hatfield from a sharp angle, and that one bounced right across the face of Pizzuto in the crease. Porter has it on his stick right out in front of you. Big blast. Nope, he's going to bring that slap shot down and put a more controlled shot on Cody Stein, who makes an easy save. So some fairly decent pace and action here at the outset of this one. Blake Zabinski to take the draw for the River Kings. Nathan Alioso on the draw, the captain of the Blackbirds. Blackbirds able to hold it in. Move it out front. Alioso started out of the corner and now shot all the way down. It'll be on goal, so Pizzuto will put a stick on it. Shuffled out of the zone to Landau, his own blue line. Now Anderson to Harkins. He just shoots it in. Chasing in, it's Zabinski and Nitsche. But the puck is moved out of the zone, and Alioso has some steam in a partner in Davis. Coming in, and Stein is able to get out in front of Jacob Davis and make a save there. So we are about 5 minutes into this first period, and so far the territorial edge has been to the Blackbirds, who've been able to get the puck into the River Kings zone and hold possession to far more than the River Kings have to our right in the Blackbird zone. And another puck softly shot in on goaltender Stein. He did not have a difficult save there. Griffin Mason steps in to take the draw against Blake Zabinski of the River Kings. Won by the Blackbirds. Mason all the way behind the net to shovel it deep and give Diondi a chance to get there. Big hit at the point. Chasing in behind the goal. Yandaka. And this is a 2-on-1 for the Blackbirds. 2-on-1 here. The pass across the high slot doesn't connect with Didiani, excuse me. And they did not get a shot out of that 2-on-1. Anderson tries to move in. Blackbirds take it away. Fiandaka for Mason behind him. Now Mason turns through center. Fiandaka shoots it in. Stein will cut it off. Billy Wildman behind the net. Now here comes Harkins. He's slowed by a pass that doesn't click, and Zealous goes back to get it. Zealous stick handling, makes an error in front of his net. Here comes Plot, and he couldn't get a shot off as Fahey was able to get there defensively. Digging in behind the goals, 55, Mills Johnson. Mills Johnson digging. Trying to hold the point. Fogg shoots it along, holds it in. Johnson for it, but Davis will get there and scoop it out. Laguerre chases. Artuzo dogging him on the forecheck. Wildman turns out with it. Shoots it behind Pollitt, and we have a whistle with 13:13 to go first period. Going to bring it all the way back to the left of Cody Stein to have a face-off in the Riverkings zone. So glad to welcome you all across River City's Community Access Media tonight for this Riverkings hockey game, or whatever day part you may be watching on the RCCA YouTube channel. Johnson has the puck in his skates, tries to shovel it out. It's held in by the Blackbirds. Now Johnson will try to skate it out. Moves it to the far boards, and Plitt shooting it in. Zeller moving it out for the Blackbirds. Nice job done by Chris Esty to push them back momentarily. Backhanded in. Milady holds it. Hits it in front. A backhander into the chest of Stein. Off the stick of Jordan Keller, the defenseman from St. Cloud, Minnesota. Quarters against Porter. Draw one by the Blackbirds. They tried to move it in front. They couldn't get it there. Shot out to center, but Naprokin turns it right back. Porter sends it into the right wing corner. Landau's got it on his stick. Backhanded to the blue line and out by Esty. Walsh tried to steal that pass and head in on goal, but he couldn't get there. It's past Walsh this time. Moratic. Picked up onto the stick of Quarters. He can't get out. He's rubbed off the puck, and it's shot in by Radchek. Pass is disrupted by Chris Esty, and you just see the teams battle in the neutral zone. No one able to move into their offensive end and get anything established right now. All neutral zone play. Stein coming in, picks the pocket, moves to the front alone, 1-on-4. That was not a shot on goal. It was across the crease, but not on goal. Turning with it, Alosi. Fahey at the point. Fiandaka shooting it in. Off the glass and out to Coates along the far boards. Coates turns with it. Forechecking pressures by Alioso. Alioso 91. Backhanded in front, but Landau picks it up and shoots it to the far boards. Change coming here for the Riverkings. Zabinski on the check there. Fanned on his man, so here comes Mason all the way down, and he tried to center it, but that was broken up at the defense. Now overskated by Harkins. Mason turns back. He's got Bembakos on the right wing, but the puck is shot out of play. To give you an idea, fans, of the territorial edge of the Blackbirds at this point, 8 shots on goal for the Blackbirds, 1 shot on goal for the Riverkings. Stein covers that one. That will not be another shot on goal. Mason and Zabinski on the draw. One to the point. The puck is free in the high slot. A backhander, and Stein sweeps it away. Didiani was the man that got off the backhander that Stein had to sweep away there a moment ago. Zealous shooting it wide. And you can just see how the Blackbirds keep the Riverkings pinned deep in their own end here. We're midway through the first period. 9:09 to go, and Nietzsche backhands it out and down. And an icing call will move it back into the River King zone. Velocio against Zabinski on the draw. Won by the Blackbirds. Shot and hit a stick in front. I think Wildman actually, the man who got hit with the puck out in front. They battle for it. Nietzsche tries to turn with it. He chases and shoots it in. Zabinski is going to go in. He's got Harkins with him. Harkins has it go past him and all the way out to center. Artuzo with the head of steam in on left wing, and Fogg does a nice job to knock him off the puck. Now at the point, held in again by the Blackbirds. Radicek at the point, furthers it, but now here comes Zabinski out. Zabinski on the left wing for Nietzsche. Puts on the break, has a man Johnson coming into the high slot. It's Anderson. And that one swallowed up at the defense onto the stick of Jacob Davis. One shot out to center. Landau shoots it right back for the Blackbirds' end. Here come the Blackbirds. There Coley knocked off the puck by Landau. River Kings turn back. Heading into the zone and checked off the puck is Plitt. Hit by Johnson there in the corner. But out come the Blackbirds. Fiendaka turned away. Nice job by Mills Johnson. In behind the goal and Stein. Fiendaka right there at the red line. Marticelli sends it in. Johnson tries to find a man at the blue line. It's Laguerre now shooting it in. And Plitt will chase. Plitt in the corner, loosening the puck from Fiendaka. Now Fiendaka shoots it to Landau. He wants to step in and let one go, deflected and just off the right post. Pizzuto was beaten, but it got a piece of iron. They try to center it for quarters now and cannot. But holding the zone and firing it on goal is Blake Anderson. Another shot out in front. And now the River Kings have the cycle going and are getting some offensive pressure and have drawn a penalty. With 6:34 to go in the first period, the River Kings will have the first man advantage of the night as they draw a penalty here. It's number 20, Kyle Fahey, the defenseman from Chicago, that gets the 2 minutes. And here comes the power play for the River Kings. Zabinski and Harkins and Nietzsche with Anderson and Landau. Zabinski has Harkins in the high slot, but he's checked off the puck. Hooking is the call to Fahey. Anderson chases and gathers behind his own net. Here comes Zabinski into the high slot. Harkins into the catching glove of Pizzuto with a minute and a half to go on the penalty. Shots are now 10-4. At one time they were 10-1. So the momentum has flipped here territorially, and shots on goal over the last couple of moments towards the River Kings. Ellis Anderson down at the point. Now Harkins. In the corner, Nitsche at the high point. Anderson wide on that shot. Laguerre with Harkins coming to Anderson. He shot it into Davis, picked up by Landau, and that deflected sharply off the side of the left goal post, or left from this vantage point, the right goal post in relation to Pizzuto. Here comes a backhander out front, and Nitsche shot gobbled up by Pizzuto with 49 seconds to go in period number 1.
Bring your own skates or rent a pair for only $2. Skate with the Riverkings after every Saturday home game.
5:22 to go in the period and 49 seconds on the power play. Laguerre, Johnson, and Plitt. Wildman is out there as Landau remains out on defense. Plitt. Radicek dogging him. Johnson from a sharp angle. Got it in front, but it never got to Plitt. Now the Blackbirds get it to the point and out with 20 seconds for the power play. Radicek is able to clear it. Just 10 seconds now. Maybe one last charge here. The Riverkings. And Radicek will shoot it out. Penalty's over.
He's over Illiana at full strength. And that power play
Illiana gets the penalty kill, and we're back at full strength with 4.5 minutes to go. First period, and still no score from the Southwood County Rec Center. Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings and the Illiana Blackbirds. Quarters back. Mills Johnson has it taken away from him by Davis. Here's Davis turning. He's double teamed at the line. Alosio pushes it further along. Mason digging in low. Davis now battling 2 Riverkings. Now it becomes 2-on-2, and the referee wants them to move that puck, and they do. And a hand pass is the call, so we'll get a face-off here out at neutral ice. You can catch the puck in your glove and drop it to your stick and pass it. You cannot advance it to a teammate with your hand, with your glove, and that's a hand pass. And as you can see, you lose control of the puck and territorial edge as well by bringing the face-off to neutral ice. Nitsche tries to get control. Then Bakos shoots it in. Oh, nearly a giveaway there and behind the River King goal. Rigo doing the work in behind his goal. Centering pass right out in front. Oh my. And Didiani could not just tee it up and push it over the catching glove of Stein. That was the best scoring chance of the night, and it wasn't even a shot on goal. Zealous in a save, Stein. And all of a sudden, the territorial edge and the pace of play edge back on the side of the Blackbirds. Porter. Stopped by Johnson. Haffinger goes down. A penalty call there. Zabinski bowling his way through center, in on left wing, all the way to the front, and he shot it off of the right post. You heard it ring, didn't you? Keller Oh, he almost skated himself right into trouble there. Trying to split two River Kings right out in front of his own net. Boy, that could have been a costly turnover, but he got away with it. Porter, dogged by Johnson. Laguerre. Landau for Plitt. That one deflected. Artuso. Now shot down and on Stein. That will be a shot on goal, because had he not stopped that, it would have gotten into the net. Ahead of steam here, coming in. Anderson to the front, and Walsh couldn't get there before Pizzuto covers.
Make sure you get yourself the all-new River Dog with all the fixins. The concession stand has something for everyone.
Minute 21 here for the first period. Off the face-off, a wrister through traffic that goes out of play. Now they're going to move the face-off out of the Blackbird zone, or are they? Nope. It's going to move it up a little bit. And that face-off dot back to the top of the circle. Landau scoops it back in. Quarters tries to hold the point, cannot. Artuso shoots it in, cannot step around Anderson. Through the point. River Kings after it. Quarters could not gather it in. He had an open left wing, but he couldn't gather it in. Just overskated the puck with 50.3 seconds to go. This is first period play from the Southwood County Rec Center, and you're watching River Kings hockey on River City's Community Access Media. River Kings will close out the period with their top line on the ice. Nitschke, Zabinski, Harkins. And another penalty call here on Fahey. He gets a hooking call again. So here come the River Kings on their second power play of the period. And they will finish the period on the power play unless they get the marker here. So back to the power play, 30 seconds for the period. Nitschke in behind the goal. 25 seconds, and Anderson had it bounce off his stick and go out of the zone. So the River Kings tag up. Here comes Anderson in with 16. Steps by Amanda Zabinski. Wrister in front and just pushed wide by Nitschke. 8 seconds to go. Can the River Kings get another shot? Here comes Nitschke holding, gets the man on the back door, Landau, but they don't click on the pass. And the period ends, and we finish the first period at 0-0. The River Kings will start the second period with 1 minute and 10 seconds of power play time. And we will be back with the first period recap and second period action after this short timeout on River City's Community Access. Second period will begin with the River Kings on the power play. 1 minute and 10 seconds of power play time remains. It's the River Kings' second power play of the night. 0-0 between the Blackbirds and the River Kings as we start this second period of action. Blake Zabinski will center Nitschke and Harkins. The defense pair will be Landau and Blake Anderson. Cody Stein made 12 saves. He's now in goal to our right. Meanwhile, Larry Pizzuto, the goaltender of the Blackbirds, made 7 saves. Puck is shot in and down. by Ilosio, and he's got it now as he's checked by Landau. But this is all to the advantage of the Blackbirds, just taking seconds off this power play time. 47 seconds now remains as Anderson picks it up. Davis will remain in on the forecheck. Behind Zabinski. Davis fanned on it. Anderson picks it up. In on left wing. Pulls wide. Now Harkin to the front. And that one just a little bit behind Nitsche. Shot out with 20 seconds for the power play. Fresh penalty killers for the Blackbirds of Illiana. Zabinski with a head of steam on left wing. Poke checked away by Zealous. And with 6 seconds to go, big hit there, but a successful attempt by Illiana to shoot it out.
And that power play was brought to you by Bulldogs Bar, a Wisconsin Rapid.
So the power play is over. The Riverkings are 0 for 2 with the man advantage tonight. Again, these teams have played 3 times at the Illiana home rink. A 4-1 Illiana win, and then 4-3 and 4-2 wins by the Riverkings. So been some pretty competitive hockey games that they've played. Overall, the Riverkings dominant at 10-2 and first in their division in the Minnesota Junior Hockey League. And Keller could not get it to his stick with a wide open net. Riverkings penalty is to Harkins. So here comes the Blackbirds on their first power play shot. Save Stein. Tuzo digging in the corner with Plitt. Here comes a Mason shooting it off the stick of Plitt to the corner. Minute and a half left on the Blackbird penalty. Wildman is out there with Fogg and Plitt. And Zabinski, the other penalty killer for the Riverkings. Big hit. That coming from Colin Plitt from Cheyenne, Wyoming. Now the Blackbirds in with a minute, and out in front, shooting it wide, was Griffin Mason. Zabinski gets it out. Mason turns it back. Walking into the high slot, Mason finds some open room, shoots it. I don't know if that one got through or not, but Anderson turns back with it and carries it all the way down to the high slot. 35 seconds for the power play. Ilosio shoots it in, heads to the bench. 25 seconds. Shot out of the zone by Blake Anderson and all the way down. Mills Johnson looking to hold it in. He's got that puck in his skates. And here come the Blackbirds turning back. 4-on-2, 4-on-3 to the front. And Fogg broke up the pass intended for the corner. And now the penalty is over. So everyone successful on the penalty kill tonight. The Blackbirds twice and the Riverkings one. Shot off the skate of Steiner right in the crease. Now Harkins almost was able to break in one-on-one. Didiani shoots it in and chases it as Fogg goes back. It's Davis. Didiani. Blake Zabinski picks it up. This one shot off of Nitsche and all the way down. They wave the icing off, however. Esty steps onto the ice and steps past the puck. He's got it now as Landau shoots it in high off the right shoulder of Pizzuto. Landau was at the red line when he shot that one in off, high off the right shoulder of Larry Pizzuto. They battle for control of the draw. Motoracek comes out, skating hard on his backhand. Tried to get it to Davis. The two Riverkings were there. Loose stick now. And Quarters is able to get that back, driving to the front of the net. Here's a shot and a save by Stein. That was a point-blank chance there. 15th shot on goal for the Blackbirds. Alosi turns. He shot it off the corner where the goal post comes up and meets the crossbar right off the corner. And he nearly found that upper right-hand corner. Will not be a shot on goal, but a great scoring chance for the Blackbirds, who continue to control the play. Milady, Anderson, Marcacelli in behind the net dogs him, as does Milady. Landau shoots it for Coates, broken up by Keller. Stein pushes it along into the zone. Has it taken off of his stick by Zealous, but it drifts in on Pizzuto, and he covers up. Just about gone here. 5 minutes elapsed, 15:05 to go. Second period, still no score. Harkins broke that play up, and Nitsche sent it along. Zabinski coming in, and he goes for Harkins. Did he score? I do not believe so. I believe that Pizzuto just made a sterling save. Oh my, beautiful passing play. Zabinski getting it to Harkins, but he was robbed by Larry Pizzuto. That's the finest save of the night for either goaltender. Oh my. Arrigo shoots it wide. Zabinski shoots it off of Harkins and deep to Nitsche. Harkins after it, tries to step around the man. Cannot get free, and so they dig for it along the far boards with Nitsche getting it loose. Excuse me, this is Nitsche, now 13 in on the play. Previously, that was Tyler Harkins, 17. Didiani has a man coming to the front, passes late, and it's covered by Stein. Griffin Mason was all alone coming in on goal, but Didiani could not get it over to him. And that was almost an incredible scoring chance for the Blackbirds. Now we have a penalty to Arrigo. Eric Arrigo heads to the box for 2 minutes, and the Blackbirds head on to their second penalty of the night. So a Blackbird power play here. Alosio, Artuzo follows up on the draw. Got all the way down by Blake Anderson. Oh, into the skates there of Zealous, and Nitsche almost was able to pick his pocket and have a chance in the slot. Zabinski and bulldogging is his style, just digging for that puck and playing physical, eating up time on this penalty kill. 1.5 minutes to go in it now. Davis steps in, goes to the left wing, in on goal, a backhander, and an easy save by Stein. And then it's out. Zabinski's going to be the first to the puck. He's going to race to the front. Zabinski cuts in, he shoots, he scores! It's a short-handed goal. Blake Zabinski with a short-handed and what will be an unassisted goal at the 6:37 mark puts the Riverkings out on top 1-0. They still have 1:08 to kill off on the penalty.
Short-handed goal was scored by number 7, Blake Zabinski, unassisted. That goal from Zabinski was at 6:47.
Here's a move out in front and a save by Stein. Fiandaka shoots it along. 44 seconds for the power play. Didiani moves the puck over to Vimbakas. Vimbakas now Fiandaka through traffic, and that one just wide. Up to the point where Maratacek has lost the puck. And so the Riverkings, Landau shoots it down, all the way down, bounding in on Pizzuto. 14th shot on goal for the Riverkings, who almost have the shot on goal evened up. Fiandaka has that one go to the corner, to the point. Maratacek on the backhand through traffic. No shot on goal there as Stein gathers it in with 3 seconds left on the Blackbirds' power play.
If you're having trouble getting out of bed in the morning, try doing it with a mattress from Mattress Firm. You'll never want to get out of bed again.
Porter and Zabinski on the draw here. Wildman to the corner to Anderson. We are back to full strength. Wildman to Fahey at the point. Fahey now to the high slot. Naprokin steps in. Zabinski's got it on his stick. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Johnson with Nitsche. Nitsche back for Zabinski, and a save by Pizzuto. And oh, Nitsche took one in the face there. And a high stick call is going to come here to the Blackbirds and send the Riverkings to the power play for the 3rd time tonight. Well, they just got a shorthanded goal. Can they add a power play goal? Naprokin with what I think will be a high sticking call. We'll wait for the announcement. But he got his stick into the face of Nitsche. It's a 2-minute minor for the Blackbirds. Laguerre, Harkins, Johnson, Anderson, Landau. Landau, a soaring shot over the net. It is, in fact, a high stick. Now breaking free. It's a nice job by Landau to ride the Blackbird with that puck off and into the corner. It was Locio, who was the man that was taken down by Landau and led the Blackbirds bench to cry out. We're going to get a penalty here against the Riverkings. Anderson's going to get the penalty, and we'll play 1:24, a 4-on-4, and take it from there. Anyway, just as the Blackbird bench was crying out, you got to make that call, you got to make that call. When Alosio was ridden off the puck by Landau, they get a penalty call moments later. So 1:24, a 4-on-4, wide open ice hockey. Off the draw, Bog. He steps in and rips one off a stick and all the way over the netting and up over the top of the pet band on this level. First time I've seen a puck get up there in the games I've covered on the prep and now junior level here at the Southwood County Rec Center. He has an alley to shoot. He'll take it and right into the catching glove of Cody Stein. Fahey again steps in, shoots it up and over the net. Teams are 4 on 4 plus goaltenders right now. Lots of open ice. Fiandaca one-times it wide of Stein. Now back to Fiandaca, lets it go into traffic. Nitsche blocked it and escapes. Now Zabinski tries to dig it out. Puck comes in front, and there's Ercole, but Stein is able to make the save.
Don't forget to get your 50-50 raffle tickets, fans. We'll be drawing the winning ticket at the start of period number 3. Time is running out, so make sure you get some now.
39 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Harkins in on the draw. Chalmers out there for the Riverkings. Wildman and Johnson too. Backhanded out into center. Keller goes after it with Johnson right on him. Off the stick of Mbakis, and now it's turned back quickly. Picked off by Poya. Poya into the high slot where Harkins of the Riverkings will turn with it. Coming down, Harkins pulls it around, shoots it off the outside of the net. And now the Riverkings are down a man for 30 seconds. Johnson turns and shoots it in. 20 seconds to go on the penalty kill for the Riverkings, who lead it 1-0 just past the midway point of period number 2. Mbakis comes in, lets it go. Landau got a piece of that, and that made it an easier save for Stein, but nonetheless his 19th of the night. And 9 seconds left. Controlled here by the Blackbirds and Fahey. Shot off of Nitsche's stick. So the teams are back at full strength. Third penalty kill of the night for the Riverkings. Anderson riding his man off the puck. Here's a possible 2-on-1. Harkins and Nitsche. Landau joins 3-on-1. Late 3-on-2 in front of Landau. And that pass didn't quite click. Shot through, a chance here for the Blackbirds. Good job by Zabinski to turn away Artuzo, and then he gives him a smack along the far boards. Anderson. In the high spot, a one-timer. A big blast by Artuzo and a save by Stein, and the Riverkings come to the aid of their goaltender. And now we have apparently matching penalties here. Alosio and Zabinski go for 2 minutes each. So we're back to 4-on-4 hockey, are we? Or is it just matching minors? I think it's going to just be matching minors. We'll play 5-on-5 hockey with Zabinski and Alosio in the box. Plitt will chase it to the near boards. Plitt working hard with the puck, tries to get it to Johnson. Johnson goes down. Action is right down in front of you as Plitt battles. Shot down for Wildman. This one will be played by Pizzuto. Riverkings on top, 1-0. Fogg. Shot off the stick of Wildman, and Prokin gave him a big pop in front of the scorer's bench. And a penalty on that hit. We're going to be getting a Prokin, I think, for either a high stick or a charge. It will be a high sticking call against Naprokin. Alexander Naprokin hails from Kaliningrad, Russia. One of two foreign players, or non-North American players on the Illiana roster. So the Riverkings back to the power play. They are 0 for 3 on the power play. They do have a shorthanded goal for the only tally of the night, but 0 for 3 on the power play. 7:29 to go, second period. Laguerre starts it with Harkins and Nietzsche, Landau, and Anderson. Remember, Zabinski's in the penalty box himself.
2 minutes for high sticking, time to penalty 12:31.
That's Nietzsche and Laguerre in the corner trying to get possession for. Shot around, Anderson tries to cover the point, cannot. And so the Riverkings will have to regroup. Nietzsche tries to step around, get the puck, he fights for it. Was Zealous, they dig in the corner. And we get a whistle and another penalty call. Who's it against this time? Little skirmish over there. Anderson jawing with one of the Blackbirds. Now apparently there was not a penalty, but the puck was knocked down with a high stick. Or is there a penalty? There's a penalty here against the Blackbirds. Right down in front of us, there are 3 Blackbirds in the penalty box. David's going to get you a shot of that. There they are. Alioso and Porter and Naprokin. It's a 2-man advantage for 1:16 for the Riverkings. It's 5-on-3 hockey. Landau comes to Anderson, walking in, lets it go, and a big save for Pizzuto. 1:05 of 2-man advantage. So the Riverkings have a big chance to break the game open. They have 1:05 of 2-man advantage, and if they score, they'll continue on their 1-man advantage until they would score or the 1:47 would elapse. So this is a big chance here for the Riverkings to really gain a big advantage in the hockey game. Harkins, Laguerre, Nietzsche, Anderson, Landau. Face-off is deep here in the Illiana end. Anderson holds it in. Landau lets it go, a big blast, and Pizzuto another save. His 18th save, or 17th save on 18 shots in this hockey game. He's played well. Both goaltenders have played well here tonight. To the point, held in by Landau. Anderson, Landau down low, Harkins. Landau, now Anderson to Harkins, and he rang it off the post. You heard that one ring on the left of Pizzuto. Anderson, Landau walks in, a wrister, save, rebound, score! It's Harkins. Tyler Harkins gets the goal at 13:59. The power play. The River Kings go up on top 2-0, and they have 1:15 to go of power play, one-man advantage. Mason tries to step through. Landau will get one assist. Let's listen.
Number 17, Tyler Harkins. He was assisted by number 7, Blake Zabinski. And number 23, Blake Anderson. That's Harkins from Zabinski and Anderson. Time of the goal, 13:59.
Here's a puck moving in front for Johnson. And a long shot off the point by Landau. You heard that Harkins gets the goal, but it's Anderson and Zabinski who get the assists. Anderson and Zabinski. Now shot out by the Blackbirds with 30 seconds to go on the River King power play. 2-0 River Kings. Oh, that puck off of a skate right out in front. Mills Johnson battling for it. Landau. Split. 10 seconds on the power play as Landau scoops it along for Fogg. Laguerre shot it off of a Blackbird and out of play. So 2-0 River Kings with 4:43 to go, second period. River Kings have a shorthanded goal. They've got a power play goal. One of each for their 2-0 lead.
At the beginning of the second intermission. And don't forget that the concession stand is still open. It's a perfect place to stop along the way.
Naprokin backhands it in for the Blackbirds. Radicek moving it over to Naprokin. Wildman back. Davis steps in. Centered to Alosio off the far boards. Now at the point, this shot through traffic. Comes up behind the net. And the River Kings able to move it out. Anderson all of a sudden steps into some open ice. Little toe drag move, but he goes down. Now he's got himself free again. To the front, blocked away by Prezzuto. Batted down by Wildman at the point, but the Blackbirds are able to move it out. Naprokin driving on Anderson. Hit by Wildman. Now centered in the man right up front. Bembakos was the man that shot it, and somehow that puck stayed out of the net, and the net got knocked off its mooring. I don't know how that one stayed out. Bembakos on the doorstep. Face-off is going to be outside of the River King zone, I think, because they ruled that one of the Blackbirds was guilty of not dislodging that net. So Fahey chases with 3 minutes to go. Coates has his pocket pick. Bembakos gets it ahead. Mason. Nice job by Sharmer, but Sharmer's going to pick up a penalty. Picked up by the River Kings, and here comes the penalty call. Grant Sharmer will get the gate for 2 minutes. And a late power play here by the Blackbirds will give them a chance to get back into the hockey game. They trailed 2-0 to the Riverkings with 2:53 to go. To the point.
Wisconsin
Zealous.
Number 6, Grant Sharmer, 2 minutes for holding.
Through traffic and deflected wide. Locio is hit by Landau. And Landau tried to clear it. It was held at the point by Zealous. Now Landau's got it again. Fogg. He shoots it, but that one doesn't get out. Near point, it'll be Fahey keeping it in. Mason past Locio. Landau tries to get it free, and Zabinski gets the puck and shoots it all the way down. There's 1:10 left on this Blackbird power play, and they got things set up the way they wanted to yet, that's for sure. Landau will beat Fahey to the puck. Nitsche scoops it along, but Locio gets it. Now here's a shot across the crease with 45 seconds on the power play. Davis holding. Give and go with Davis, and Mason doesn't click. 30 seconds on the power play. Fiandaka. High slot Zealous winds it up through traffic and skitters to the far corner. 19 seconds on the power play. Viviani can't get there, and it's shot out of the zone. Logan Fogg shooting it out. There's now 2 seconds, and penalty is over. Final 50 seconds of the second period. Radicek ridden off the puck by Landau, and another penalty call here. Who gets the gate this time?
Set up with everything you need. Anytime Fitness, to a healthier place.
So Landau gets the gate, and it will be another Blackbird penalty. Their 4th of the night. .9 seconds left, second period. And the shot clock is now dead even at 21 apiece. Shots on goal, 21 apiece. Riverkings lead it 2-0. Fiandaka through a screen. Tuzo set the screen out front, but Stein saw it and gathered it in with 32.9 to go. The goal here by the Blackbirds would be a huge momentum shift to start the third period. 32.9 left. 2-0 Riverkings. Mason turns with it, drives on Wildman. Zealous wants to let it go through traffic, a knuckleball that never got to Stein. 15 seconds in the period. Artuzo for Locio. Into the slot for Keller. Zabinski breaks it up. He's got Nitsche coming. It's a 2-on-1. Anderson and Nitsche. Anderson holds. Nitsche shoots. Backhand and a save. As the horn sounds to end the second period. Oh, what a way to end the period. Riverkings get a short-handed goal. They get a power play goal. And after 2 periods of play, the Riverkings lead it 2-0. We'll continue with more in a moment. as River Kings hockey continues on River City's Community Access Media. The third period begins. Remember now, the Blackbirds are on the power play. 2-0 River Kings, but the Blackbirds have 1 minute and 17 seconds of power play remaining.
Wisconsin Rapids goal scoring. The first goal was scored by number 7, Blake Zabinski. He was assisted by number 9, Dave Landau. On goal number 2, the goal scored by Kyler Harkins, assisted by Blake Anderson and Dave Landau.
There's been some scoring changes that we will talk about momentarily. Right now, our focus is on this Blackbirds power play, which has 45 seconds remaining in it. 2-0 River Kings, early third period. Nietzsche hitting Zealous in front of the Blackbirds bench. Fahey steps in, takes a hit from Wildman. Wildman's able to clear it past Fahey and all the way down. 22 shots on goal for the Blackbirds, and Stein has gotten each one of them. 21 shots on goal with the 2 goals for the River Kings. So Pizzuto's had a good night too with the 19 saves. 13 seconds for the power play, and here comes Zabinski. Zabinski and Harkins down. Harkins alone in front, he shoots and a save. Pizzuto with a beautiful save on the Harkins attempt right on the doorstep. Zabinski steps into 3 defenders and gets it on Pizzuto, who covers it. And we have 18:31 to go third period. Here's the scoring changes. An assist has been added to the Blake Zabinski shorthanded goal at 6:37 of the second period. Dave Landau has been given an assist on the Zabinski shorthanded goal. Meanwhile, we've had a change on the power play goal by Harkins. Assists have been given to Blake Anderson and Dave Landau. The 2 defensemen get assists. So Landau with a 2-point net right out in front. Laguerre pushes it wide of Pizzuto on his right-hand side. 2-0 River Kings. Landau here, shoots it ahead. Plitt backhands it in. Modricek shooting it down the boards for Landau to chase. It's Fogg shooting it right on to the stick of Pfaffinger. Big hit there. Ooh, McCroken just wiped out Mills Johnson of the River Kings. Porter for Pfaffinger, broken up. Landau collects it, and then it's shot further along by Logan Fogg. Ooh, Landau maintains possession, though he took a pretty good pop from Poya. Now Graham Walsh again to play, centering between the blue lines and the neutral zone. Landau coming in, wrists one into the belly of Pizzuto. It popped free, and he got a second pop at it. And now skirmish breaks out.
Announcing 50-50 raffle ticket. Ticket number 0048 871 0048-871. If that's your number, pick up your winnings at the merchandise stand. We hope you enjoyed playing, and thank you for your support.
Well, we've got everyone on the ice now that's supposed to be. Quarters taking the draw with Velocio. Oh, one of the River Kings dropped their stick, and that allows the Blackbirds to get possession. Shot out into center. Quarters will quickly shoot it back in and chase it in. Walsh coming here. Is shot on to the glove hand side of Pizzuto by Quarters, but not on net. Blake Anderson. Free puck, who will get there first? It'll be Este. All the way around to Alosio, held in by Wildman. 2-0 River Kings. A shorthanded goal by Blake Zabinski. A power play goal by Tyler Harkins. And they hold that 2-0 lead here with 4 minutes gone, third period. And we get a whistle. The call was icing, and we'll head all the way back down to the left of Cody Stein for the draw. Shot out off the stick of Stein. He and Zellis battle for it. Zellis picks it up. Stein cuts it off and keeps it in. But now to center. Blake Anderson turning away and skating past another Blackbird. Excuse me. Might not be a bad nickname either, the Blackbeards of Illiana, but they're the Blackbirds of Illiana. Keller in the corner. Hatfield just dogging Marcacelli, who throws him to the ice. Vambakis in behind his own net. Vambakis pinned along the board, sends one through the crease. Right now the play lacking a sense of flow, if you will. The River Kings are content. They've got a 2-goal lead, only 14.5 minutes to go. This style will suit them, but it will not serve the Blackbirds. Mason drops it off to Vambakis, who has an alley, and he shot it high and wide of Stein. Vambakis holding off the stick of Mason. It's Sharmer pushing it along. Grant Sharmer centered. No one there in front of Stein. So Zabinski rolling down right wing, coming to the front. Shot it high himself. Didiani checked by Nitschi. Turning back Zabinski and Harkins. Little give and go. But it doesn't get back to Zabinski, and 2 players spilled to the ice. Nitschi keeping that puck in the zone, takes a hit. It's 3-on-1 as it's shot to the far boards. Alosio with Artuso. Alosio down right wing. Tried to get it to Artuso in the front and could not. Sharmer battling for the puck in the slot, a little bit behind Alosio. Held in by Fahey with 13 minutes to go in the hockey game. 2-0 River Kings. Nitschi backhands it to the line and out. The puck clearly out of the zone, shot back in. Blackbirds get onside and get a fresh line. Tiandaka shooting it in. And dig in the corner, Landau and Pfaffinger. Laguerre. Ooh, right out in front. Stein calmly directs it away. Iandaka holds the zone. Good job now by the Blackbirds of getting and holding the zone. They haven't had a lot of scoring attempts. They get out in front here. The battle's on. Stein's down. Whoa, and we're going to have a scrum here. Pfaffinger and Landau. With 12 minutes even for the third. We've had a penalty call. Pfaffinger's in the box. Are they going to take one of the Riverkings as well? They will. Sharmer will head off. And what will the call be here? There's the officials having their meeting about the penalty calls. Still no decision, nothing on the board either. Not sure why it's taking this long. Each of the coaches has had an explanation given to them. And we'll see what happens here. Will anyone have a manpower advantage coming out of this situation? You see the officials talking to the captains. Alosio of the Blackbirds and Zabinski, the assistant captain of the Riverkings. Well, there's 2 minutes up on the Riverkings side. Nothing yet on the Blackbirds side. Well, now Landau's coming into the box too. That makes sense because Pfaffinger and Landau were tied up, and apparently what's going to happen is they're going to have the matching minors to Pfaffinger and Landau, and then Sharmer's going to get the extra 2 minutes that will give the Blackbirds a 2-minute power play. So that's what it is. And Blackbirds here with 12 minutes to go on the power play, trailing it 2-0. Riverkings are able to shoot it out. Zella's chasing.
Rapids, number 6. Sharmer, 2 minutes for
Alosio.
To number 9,
Out of Mason in front, and that was a nice job by both Zabinski and Nietzsche in front. Now the redirection in front by Mason goes wide of the goal. Some good pressure here by the Blackbirds. Keller, a one-timer deflected up and out of play, and that one hits off the back wall. So we've seen 2 of them leave the netting and go out of play here tonight.
We're trying one more time to give away the 50-50 money. No one's claimed it yet. Pick up those tickets. Once again, the number is 004871. 0048.
Zealous. Oh, Zabinski knocked it away. He's going to get a break. Here comes Blake Zabinski in. He shoots. Oh, the save, Pizzuto. Remember, Zabinski already has a short-handed goal here tonight, and he had a chance for a second right there. But a big save by Pizzuto. Oh, an open alley for Alosio coming to the far side, and the shot by Mason didn't get on net. 44 seconds to go on the power play. Alosio trying to get free of Nietzsche. Now onto the stick of Nietzsche. 1 on 2, 1 on 3. He'll just use up some time and dump it down. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Fiandaca, hard on left wing, lets one go off the blocker, and Stein didn't know where it was. It's in front, and it's cleared away by Blake Anderson. 10 seconds to go. The bench yells, skate it to Fahey. He does, in on right wing, all the way around Anderson, driving behind the net. We're back to even strength with 9:55 to go, third period, and the Riverkings still up 2-0. And the Riverkings break it out. Picking it up, it's Harkins. He's got help. Harkins to Laguerre. Laguerre to the back door to Plitt. Broken up. And now save from his belly. Oh, Plitt had a chance, and Pizzuto made the save from his belly.
Hey, have a little bit too many munchies tonight? You're not alone. When you start feeling guilty tomorrow, perhaps you should stop down to Anytime Fitness. They'll get you back to a healthier place.
Laguerre wins the draw. Trying to step in was Johnson, and oh, Poya nearly had a breakout. He gets it ahead. Didiani couldn't pull it in. Laguerre had his shot blocked at the defense. Ooh, that one came in quickly and unexpectedly from Plitt. At the point. Shot past Landau. Didiani might be the first there, so Stein will play it away from Didiani. At the point, further to Long. Plitt for Johnson, coming in one-on-one. Mills-Johnson fanned. Shooting the puck in, we have Billy Wildman on it for the Riverkings. Esty backhanding it in, and really all the Riverkings need to do now is frustrate the offensive efforts of the Blackbirds. Mason drives, run one man, comes in, save by Stein, his 26th of the night. Breaking out Esty the other way, Esty with quarters, Esty shoots it wide. Blake Anderson steps in and keeps it in. Mason trying to fight his way out of the zone, finally does. Walsh. Fahey shoots it right back in off the stick of Landau. That one shot off of Veloccio's skate by Landau. Now Dave steps around him. Moving in, Velocio. Nice job, Blake Anderson, to ride him off the puck and take it away. Beautiful job on the defense. Now stepping in, Fiandaca, blocked by Esty. Anderson got a tug from one of the Blackbirds there. Now it's Landau. Here comes Dave in on his forehand. He shoots it, and it's saved by Pizzuto. His 26th save and the 28th shot on goal tonight for the Riverkings. Digging after that puck, and finally they say, let's face it off. off the draw. Blackbirds headed out, and Poya's turned back momentarily. Shot in by Keller. Zealous at the point, through traffic, a knuckleball that Stein makes the save on. Harkins pitchforks it out of play. Great look at the face-off there. Won by the Blackbirds. Boy, I never get that out of my head tonight, am I? The Blackbeards and the Blackbirds. It's the Illiana Blackbirds. Here's the Riverkings with Harkins. Tried to shovel it in front. That was broken up by Zealous. Now Zabinski moves one out front, but that one's cleaned out of there by Mason. Shot to the far boards. Here comes Nietzsche off the shoulder of Pizzuto. 5 minutes, 46 seconds to go in the third period. The Riverkings continue to hold a 2-0 lead over the Blackbirds of Illiana. A hybrid name, Illinois and Indiana. Front of Illinois, back of Indiana. Illiana Blackbirds. Listen to the boards thunder as the checks are made. 3-on-2. Harkins in front for Nietzsche. And he deflected it on goal. And it was an easy save for Pizzuto. At one point in this hockey game, the Blackbirds had a 15-8 shots on goal lead. And now it's 29-26 for the Riverkings. So that's an edge of 21-11. They've really gained the upper hand in territorial play and shots on goal. They're going to get a boarding call here to Zabinski. They're checking from behind. We'll see what the exact call is. I think it's going to be a cross-check. Well, it's 2-0 Riverkings, and here comes the Blackbirds with the power play. This might be their last chance to get in the hockey game. Need to get a power play goal here to give themselves a chance in the waning minutes of the hockey game to get an equalizer. Oh, that was deflected off of Harkins. And they tried to get him behind the defense, but could not. Harkins and Nietzsche are the forwards. Landau and Anderson are the penalty killers here. That one shot way down the ice and out of play, actually. So that works to the detriment of the Riverkings because the faceoff will come back into the Riverking end. With 1:39 to go on the power play. Zealous. Locio holding. Zealous, a one-timer and a whistle. Stopped play before that puck got in on goal. I don't know if there was a man in the crease or what the call was, but that play was whistled down before the puck ever got to Stein. scooped out beautifully by Blake Anderson and down. Alosio. This will be scooped up by Landau and sent out. 1:05 for the power play. Past Keller and all the way down, no icing. Landau rimming it out to Harkins. 45 for the power play. Stein cuts it off and leaves for Anderson. Now the Blackbirds get it set up. Zeller. Zellis missed it, safe. Stein, rebound, and oh, how did that not go in? Keller had a wide open net. Stein was down. It did not go in. 15 on the power play. Man, you saw a great shot of it. How did it not go in? He must have missed it just wide left, just a smidgen.
Penalties over Wisconsin Rapids at full strength. And that penalty kill was brought to you by
Power play has elapsed. Another kill for the Riverkings. 3:12 for the third. Riverkings 2 and the Blackbirds of Illiana nothing. Fahey backhanding it behind the net where Landau picks it up. Wildman, Harkins, and Zabinski all further it along. 2.5 for the hockey game, 2-0 in favor of the Riverkings. Navakos battling Zabinski. He pushes it ahead to Artuzo. Artuzo sent to the ice by Plitt. Blake Zabinski carries it out of the zone to center and still fights along. And he's now exchanging words with Navakos. Minute 53. And a whistle. And an icing call.
Be sure to head on down to the Ridges, the home of the Riverkings post-game hangout. Located at 2311 Griffith Avenue, they're only a short drive away.
Shot off the boards. Shot right back in by Blake Anderson. Vambakis to Stein. That's not a shot on goal. That would have been wide. But Stein gathers it in with 1:34 to go. So a nice night by Cody Stein. He's got a chance to collect the shutout. The Riverkings have had 2 shutouts on this young season. This could be their 3rd in 13 games. Off the point, Stein down to make a save there. Puck held along the boards. And we get a whistle. Penalty coming here. Alexander Naprokin will get the gate, and the Riverkings will get a late power play. Up 2-0. through Landau skates, so Riverkings will need to get back on side. Nitsche does. Drives left wing, has Harkins in front.
1
minute for the game.
Illiana penalty to number 93, Alexander McCorkle.
It's Harkins.
2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 18:46.
Zabinski holds. Landau gonna let it go into the belly of Pizzuto. He's been their best player tonight. Larry Pizzuto, the goaltender who has made 28 saves, and we get another penalty call. Who's this one going to be against? Nitsche goes for 2 minutes, so we'll play 4-on-4 for the final 43 seconds, or unless someone scores a goal. Game getting a little chippy now, 2-0 Blackbirds, trailing the Riverkings. Riverkings on top, goals by Blake Zabinski and Tyler Harkins.
Wisconsin Rapids penalty, number 13, Jake Nitsche, 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty.
It's a slashing call to Nitsche. Harkins with the goal empty. So the Blackbirds have pulled their goaltender here to try to tie up this game. Oh, Harkins is down behind the play. 23 seconds, Harkins back up. Stung by that hit in the corner with the goalie out. Fiandaca lets one go. It's deflected out of play with 14.8 seconds to go and an open net to our right. Now Pizzuto heads back in to the net. And so we'll play 4-on-4 with the goaltenders out for both teams. 10 seconds to go. Plitz got it. 7 seconds, and this will end the hockey game as the Blackbirds chasing their own, and Riverkings shut out the Illiana Blackbirds 2-0. Great night for Cody Stein in goal. A 31 save shutout. A shorthanded goal by Blake Zabinski. A power play goal by Tyler Harkins. A 2-assist night for Dave Landau. And the Riverkings win it 2-0. It's been our pleasure to bring it to you on River City's Community Access Media. For our producer and videographer, David Ballerstein, I'm Milt Van Natta. We'll see you again soon, right here on RCCA Media.